Alright, hey guys, this is CVAG0 doing another RD2L Group Stage Week 1 match, and this is the second to last day actually. It is Saturday, and it's time for matches to get played, because Sunday is the last one. And, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So, the two teams are Some Tidehunter versus GG No Re. I don't really know much about these teams either. I should probably do my research, but it's hard to find replays in a situation like this. Anyways, a couple players worth mentioning is Poga Bunny, of course. That professional StarCraft player, really young, retired, and started to play casual Dota. All Smiles, my co-caster, playing with him, and I guess I should start looking at the draft. Anyways, Batrider was the first pickup here, and Batrider, as we all know, great laner, really strong in team fights. Well, at least starting team fights. His spells aren't that great when it comes to actual team fighting. Of course, if teams fight in that Firefly, it could really hurt them. But the return picks were Treant and Shadow Demon. Treant, in my experience in RD2L, I don't think I've seen him played that successfully. Of course, the Living Armor is annoying, but he hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been particularly good. His win rate has just been about average. So I don't know if he is worth that first pick. But anyways, Shadow Demon is a follow-up pickup here, and with the Shadow Demon Treant, there's a possibility Treant runs into the off lane. He could go support as well. But if they do run a support with like Treant, Shadow Demon, this is a really bad support duo. You can't really gank, you can't really kill. I guess it is worth mentioning that they could protect themselves somewhat. But it's possible that they do run Treant into the offlane just because Shadow Demon was a follow-up pickup. Leshrac is picked up second here. Leshrac, well, it's second for GG No Re, that is. Leshrac, good support. He probably needs a combo partner like a Bane or Rubik maybe, just to make it easy for him to land that split earth. But if the offlaner abandons that lane and it's a try versus offlane or try versus solo, then this could be a very quick tower. Alright, anyways, if we look at the third pickup of Some Tidehunters, it's Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter, as we all know, excellent teamfight hero, got that flat cannon, got that call down, good AoE, and, I guess it doesn't combo too badly with the Treant Protector ulti, Overgrowth into a call down. But he probably needs a little bit more teamfight buffs. Right now, neither side are showing their hand. If anything, GG No Re might go with the more ganking-oriented lineup. But right now, it's just two picks, or 2 or 3 picks, so we can't really make too much assumptions right now. But there's an interesting ban, by the way. There was a Disruptor ban. I guess they're thinking about something. Maybe they might go Naga, because Disruptor is a decent counter against Naga. So a third pick, GG No Re, they need their secondary support. They probably need an offlaner. Batrider might go mid. It's possible Batrider goes offlane. Oh well. Regardless, they need another solo, they need a support, and they need their carry. Most likely going to be a combo partner with Leshrac. Being picked up soon. As I mentioned before, it could be the Rubik. It could be that Bane combo. Bane wouldn't be too bad. Okay, it's going to be a Sand King, and I've seen this run before. Only thing is, it's a little bit unreliable. It's possible they can get a carry with a set stun, maybe a Sven. We did see Sven a couple days ago, or yesterday, I can't remember. I think 2 days ago. So, it wouldn't be too bad. The only thing is, Sand King is a melee hero. You got to be a little bit worried sometimes if you have like a double melee hero in the tri-lane. Of course, I guess it won't matter if they have so much killing potential. Burrow Strike on 2 or 3 or just multiple heroes can win you team fights automatically. So let's just see how the Sand King player rolls with it. For the fourth pickup, they need to finish up their solo lanes. They have their... Well, Treant could go solo. But they probably need a combo partner with the Shadow Demon. I guess they could go Rubik, but I'm not a fan, personally, of the Rubik Shadow Demon combo and supports. So it's going to be the OD, and this picking up OD here is usually a good sign because it limits how much or how many mids that GG No Re can get. There's only very few mids that could actually beat them. If possible, maybe they were thinking about Magnus, and if they had picked up Magnus here, it'd be a really hard time to fight this OD. But there are a couple counters here. Razor is a pretty good pick against OD. It doesn't particularly need his mana. All he needs to do is drain OD's right click damage, and he would be able to last it pretty easily and harass OD because Razor's animation is actually not too bad. It's going to be a Juggernaut. I actually like this pick. If this almost means they're going to run an aggressive, I'm assuming, because Juggernaut aggressive is very strong. Though you have to be worried because there's a Treant. It's hard running an aggressive lineup against a Treant. You can't particularly dive very well. Because he could kill you. I mean, I guess you can throw out the healing ward, but you know, that's just more mana, and it will take a while before he decides to get it. He might get it at level 2, maybe before the pushing power. But yeah, something I forgot to mention is the Juggernaut Leshrac combo. With the healing ward out and keeping the creep wave alive, you can have that edict, a full-blown edict on the tower without having the tower attacking Leshrac. Just keep an eye on that. They'll probably look to possibly gank, pull 1 or 2 heroes out of position with the Batrider, and then go for the towers early and get that early gold up on the Sand King and Leshrac, and Sand King can probably get a Blink Dagger. But so they're kind of more like an indirect team fight type team. But also he can Blade Fury in case OD decides to drop his Sanity's Eclipse. So keep an eye on that. Anyways, Alchemist gets banned out. They just don't want to deal with the Alchemist. I guess they're assuming Juggernaut will probably go offlane or something. It's a little weird for the pickup, or for the ban here in this case. So Bounty Hunter gets banned. A couple heroes. So GG Nori needs that offlane. They both kind of need that offlane hero. They could go for the Weaver. I think Weaver will definitely be out for grabs. Windrunner is available. Dark Seer was banned, that's right. Nature's Prophet was banned. So those are definitely two of the more popular offlane heroes. Maybe might go a little bit more interesting. Lich is a possibility. A Lich wouldn't be too bad in some Tide Hunters lineup. Neither, well, won't be awful for GG Nori as well. The only thing is he is a bit squishy, and teams could dive him pretty easily. But with the sacrifice, he could really bring the creep wave towards him, and he wouldn't have that terrible of a time, and almost permanently have his lane come pushing towards him. So anyways, for the 5th pickup, offlaners up for grads now, unless Treant decides to go offlane. But let's see, they're really taking their time, they're really thinking about it. Weaver won't be bad here, because the Weaver Treant combo is pretty sick. You can also have the Treant and Slark combo. Slark wouldn't be like absolutely terrible offlane. He does have the pounce. He's hard to kill, and he will get a quick level 6 regardless, I believe. It's surprising though. I guess Treant is more of a defensive pick rather than aggressive pick in this case, but we will see. I think GG Nori. Is Lone Druid banned out? Yes, Lone Druid will. Oh, it's going to be the Potom. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. Potom will probably go offline. OD will be mid. And Gyrocopter, Shadow Demon, Treant will be part of a tri-lane. It's highly possible, though. They can do a roaming Shadow Demon Mirana. And I wonder, do they have the coordination to pull off that disruption out of the disruption straight into a Sacred Arrow? And that's a lot of damage going out. Especially when they hit their level 2. They have Starfall, they have Sacred Arrow, they have Soul Catcher, and they have Disruption. That's a deadly combo, especially if they pick someone off and they roam. This is definitely a bit scary. We'll see. They could, yes, it's not terrible. They can have the Treant and Gyrocopter together, because if they try to dive the Gyrocopter, Gyrocopter can one-on-one them and Rocket Barrage them to death. And then, in case he's about to die, there's always a Living Armor. So, it's possible they do the 2-2-1. Viper gets picked up here, and yes, this is what I was talking about, the Viper or Razor counter to the OD. And so they might be looking to have to roam early on, that is the Mirana and Shadow Demon, to get the kill on the Viper. So we're just waiting for the players to pick up their heroes, and I'll soon start introducing them. And we'll see if my predictions for the lanes are going to be right. Oh, and there's an instant pause. And hopefully these pauses won't persist, because, oh man, I hate pauses. Anyways, Captain Struzor on some Tide Hunters is playing the Shadow Demon. I really like it when captains play support. Anyways, Sog will be on this offlane Mirana or roaming Mirana, we'll see. On the OD, mid OD is going to be Igro, Carry Gyro, Poke Bunny, the old StarCraft player that retired recently, and Treant, being played by All Smiles, my buddy. The other side, Batrider, is going to be played by Zakaz. I can't pronounce the name. I'm just going to call him Zach. on Juggernaut, it's going to be Bad Influence. Most likely going to be Tri-Lane Juggernaut. Viper, mid Viper probably. I can't really see the name. Oh, it's in Chinese. I think it's Remorse. I think that's his name. Remorse in Chinese, but I'm not positive. Sand King, being played by Sinadu. I'm terrible. And Leshrac, Fury Striker. So then, let's see. I don't think either side is going to run their aggressive lane. It's possible they could do Treant Mirana Shadow Demon aggressive lane. Leave Pokebunny by himself. That's a bit dangerous. It's probably... Okay, so they're making it like Shadow Demon's going to stay in a tri-lane. Though I would like to see if he just rotated top, stayed with them. Yep, it is. And this is, yeah, mostly both are running safe lane, tri-lane. This is the more conservative style. And this is pretty typical for RD2L. So Mirana getting that level 1 leap in case she's in trouble. She's still really squishy, 492 HP, but I guess that's the same for a lot of these heroes. So in the early game, I think it's hard to say who has the advantage. I would have to say in terms of farming, GG no Re might have the slight advantage. Viper will outlane OD probably because he'll just harass with his level 1 skill. There's some things going out. And in terms of offlane heroes, it's could be a wash. I mean, Batrider will have probably a hard time if he goes bot lane, but if the Batrider is good, he can just go instantly into the jungle. And if you've ever seen Winter play Batrider on his stream, you can get a level 6 in like 4 minutes, and that's really fast considering that I think mids can get their level 6 in about 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes, if there are no kills. Mirana doesn't have the option to go to jungle. So anyways, the game started. There's a DD rune on the Juggernaut, but I just don't know if they'll be able to kill this guy. They would have to really pray for the most beautiful Leshrac stun in the world, followed by the Sand King stun. And this is pretty potent if they're able to land this. So let's see. If there's going to be a first blood, it might be on the top lane only because Mirana could get a bit of harass, and they're not, or already Mirana's getting so okay. She might get Burrow Struck here. She's going into an edge. Is this the right thing to do? She's going to try to eat her way through. I think yes. She just leaps away, and she's going to try to eat her way through. But she's got to burn through 2 tangles. That was kind of a mistake. I'm not sure what she was doing. I guess it's kind of interesting actually. Batrider dealing out a lot of damage on this train. He gets disrupted though. And anyways, she's getting right clicked away. Mirana's still stuck in here though. Oh man, that's a waste. Oh, already taking the damage. Is he gonna go down here? Is he gonna get dove on? Almost. Just one more right click. Shadow Demon really wants this Batrider kill. Yes, he might get it. Yes, he does get it. Oh man, it's the first blood on the Batrider. I'm not sure what Batrider was doing. He should have just gone straight to jungle. Though he was man moding it and nearly killing Treant. But no, it's just not good enough, and it's 3v1. So Batrider just making it like he's gonna go back. I guess he's gonna try to back skid again. And this is and Mirana having to burn through a bit of mana, just pouncing. She lost out a lot on an EXP. It's possible he could have gotten the kill if Leshrac was there earlier. But Batrider still giving up the first blood. At least the lane is pushing. He will get a bit of EXP here, probably get his level 2 up. And we'll get Sticky Napalm. Once he gets Sticky Napalm, that could be a couple kills in a Treant. Stacking that camp. Mid lane, meanwhile, I haven't really talked about it too much. It is pretty even. Although I'm surprised Viper isn't doing too much about harassing this guy. Whenever it's on off cooldown, you should at least take advantage of it. Pokebunny taking a bit of harass. So Sand King, will he try to go up from the back? They're just giving him a living armor. No, he's just trying to scare him. You don't want to do this. Does she have Sacred Arrow? No. But don't want to fight someone that has living armor. Be careful. And in a situation like this, it should be reversed. Sand King should be doing the pulling, while Leshrac does the harassing. You always almost want. Oh, that Batrider's gonna go down again. He needs to just go to jungle. Why is he still there? He's just feeding this Gyrocopter now. Gyrocopter gets 1 kill and an assist, and basically the early game is won. They do get to kill Mirana though. I'm sorry, I missed that. Simultaneous kills. And if Mirana's hurting more, I guess that's alright. Batrider can recover from the jungle. But I don't know how experienced this Batrider is. Mid lane. Viper and OD squaring off still. Viper actually has a bit of advantage in EXP, but that's okay. He's still not harassing the Viper, surprisingly. I mean the OD, surprisingly. I don't think I've seen him use his skill once. And this is just a waste. I mean, you pick the Viper to counter him, but if you're not using your first skill to harass him, then it's not really much of a counter, because he's still going to outlast it because he's going to steal your int. And surprisingly, no, it's not yet. But soon it will be stacking up. So, looking at the early gold graphs and EXP graph, just gold slightly in favor of some Tidehunters, but the EXP is slightly in favor of GG no Ri, and that's actually somewhat surprising considering that GG no Ri are the ones that gave up 2 kills. I guess it might be because they're doing a little bit better when it comes to pulling. They're being more efficient. Treant wasn't in EXP range when Gyrocopter or Batrider died. Batrider, yes, choosing to go to the jungle now. I guess he just wanted his level 2 Firefly. He needs to be a bit careful. He could die here. So he could start just stacking sticky napalms, and here we go. Should be alright. So now his farm should really start to accelerate. His levels should as well. Oh, arrow actually misses. If that had hit Leshrac, Leshrac was probably going to die. He goes for the Diabolic Edict in case Mirana chooses to leave the lane and to go roam. Yeah, there we go. This is what they needed to do. Sand King should be pulling, and yes, they are doing that. So surprisingly, the supports at least have their boots. Actually, no. Sand King will have it very soon. And Shadow Demon actually rotates mid, but it looks like they didn't really get much from it. And once again, this Viper not choosing to use his first skill. Just future reference for you guys that play Viper against OD, or even in general. To dominate your lane, you have to use your first skill. It's just such a low mana cost. So Treant looking to do a pull, and does he know how to do a pull through? He doesn't have a Tango though, so it might be a bit of a problem. Batrider actually comes back. I'm not sure why he would come back in a situation like this. I guess he was doing fine in the jungle, and it's not like he's going to be able to stop this Gyrocopter from farming, because he could just die easily. I guess it might be alright since Shadow Demon is top now, and they're looking to do that combo. It looks like they actually tried it, but they missed. Couldn't get it off, or they were too scared because of the double stuns. And they're gonna go. Batrider is looking to steal this stack. This will be big if he steals it. This poor, he's doing his best. He actually steals it. Yes, excellent move, excellent plays. At least he's keeping his Treant underfarmed. Oh, there's a disruption. Nice TP from the Shadow Demon. Will they try to do something about this? Shadow Demon needs to be a bit careful. But Firefly ends right before he can jump over the cliff. This might be trouble. He might get cut off. No, he won't be able to. They both have boots. There's a flame break. He's probably going to pick up the DD just to make sure nobody else grabs it. And a little bit of lag on my part. No, he's just okay. This might have been a mistake. He needs to be a bit careful. He has DD, but he also gets Soul Catcher up. Viper is here to shout to punishment. This might be a kill on a Shadow Demon. Oh, there's the flame break, but it misses. Oh, what kind of weak flame break. So yes, it looks like this Batrider not really experienced how to play him. If he just stayed in the jungle, I guess it would have been alright. Oh, what's he doing? He really wants to go back in lane? He could die really quickly. He should just go back to Fountain. The camps are out, go back to the Fountain. Gyrocopter actually decides to go minus. Kind of surprising, but I guess they're oriented for the late game. They do have the mid game nukes to duke it out in case, or at least the mid game, the mid game nukes to duke it out with GG no Ri, because GG no Ri is more of a mid game oriented team. They can get through that. They have a good shot at winning this. Mirana's ulti is there soon, so it could really help make it really annoying to try to kill them and team fight them directly. Leshrac is coming in. He won't get the stun. He's just there to harass. But Living Armor, always a nuisance. They do get the pulls. They want to go for a kill, but can they? Living Armor is on cooldown though. This might be the chance to do it. Oh, Healing Ward trying to use the Healing Ward to bait. Here's the stun. Oh, does he got the leap? He does that combo? Oh, just some more right clicks. Yes, they do get to kill him. Mirana, excellent plays. I think it's a bit close. Juggernaut missed about half a second of Blade Fury damage, but it's fine. Viper, not. It looks like he used a couple spells because he is down to 10 mana. But this OD still really. He should be grab. Yep, he is grabbing a lead. Oh wow, look at the denies. He has. I mean, he has 3 more last hits than the Viper, but the denies he has 10 more denies than the Viper. And Viper, he's level once he's level 6, he's probably one of the strongest level 6 in the game. He should really start ganking. SD actually rotates top. Will he be able to get something going? It's a bit. Oh, Leshrac, don't get caught out. Don't get caught out. Is he trying to bait? There might be a stun, but he's thinking no stun on his thinking. He can burrow strike. Yes, he burrow strikes through. He doesn't have time. Leshrac is not there. He doesn't have time to really get this. Oh, but they do get the stun on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon should be fine. Mirana pops her ulti. She'll get out. They have no way of chasing after this. A bit of miscommunication, lack of concentration fire. That's what it's called. So the 2 top farmers are OD and Gyrocopter, and this honestly should not be happening. Viper, I think, misplayed a bit. When you play Viper, like I said, you have to harass with your first skill, and it's just annoying when you don't see players take advantage of their lineup. Treant looking to go bash the Batrider. Batrider, well aware of this, backing out. Treant, he needs his. I mean, living armor is good, so he's probably content. I mean, level 6 is pretty nice for him as well, but he doesn't honestly contribute too much in team fights. Of course, if you get that level 6, you could do a bit more. Even a level of Nature's Skies. A lot of pros just skip it because they think it's useless. Honestly, I think just 1 level is pretty good. Helps set up so many things. There is a gank. The Sacred Arrow does hit Leshrac. Leshrac's going to die really quickly. The smoke gank felling pretty hard. Actually, it wasn't even a smoke gank. It was just Leshrac trying to be ballsy and felling. You can't just like walk directly like that. It's better to just walk up here. And they didn't even have vision. SK is there, but I think OD has that game sense and he chooses to back out. Viper doesn't have any mana, so they might not be able to get the kill on this. He only has about 2 shots of poison attack. Did they actually catch that smoke gank out? They're both going to go bot, maybe try to get the kill on Pokebunny. Pokebunny doesn't have anything. He's only got 777 HP. Where's the Midas? Pop the Midas. Oh, he's getting dragged. Batrider could get the solo kill here. Just a couple more right clicks. The living armor is doing a lot, but there is the stun. Nice rotation from the Sand King. It's enough to kill the bunny. So nice rotation from the Sand King. They're going to go in for a dive. He has another stun now. He will stun him. That's a double kill here. Great. They can even steal the stack if they want to. But no, they're playing it safe. So the kill, definitely worth it. They do tie up the kill scores at least, but they need to do a bit more when it comes to the mid game. Juggernaut is getting farm at least. He's going for more of that tankier build, just survivability, and he does have his Omni Slash. Will he try to get a kill on a Mirana? I don't think Omni Slash follows Mirana's leap anymore. I remember Sing Sing complaining about it recently, but who knows? Viper has something on a courier. What is it? It's just a wand. There's 4 heroes for the Radiant side for some Tidehunters, but are they looking to try to gank the Batrider? The Batrider playing it safe. I think he's got a feeling that there's something there. There are sentries there. He actually sees it, but he's scared of trying to deward it. And, well, he wants to deward it, but he can't because he's sinking. He could just burrow up there and then blow it down, but that's a death sentence for sure for him. Viper and Batrider go in there. They need to be a bit careful. They don't have vision up here. Sentries isn't enough. I guess they had this ward. Oh, interesting that he placed it up here. I guess when he wanted to place it, he wanted to go through here and place it because it's safer to do that. But there's a sentry ward. They will get this one down, but they won't see this one. Yes, I think it's too far away. Yeah, I don't believe he sees it. Anna doesn't have any mana. Will she try to do something? I wonder what she tries to go for. She could go for treads, but we'll see if that works out. So they did see this ward get placed by the Shadow Demon, so yes, that sentry did not see it, otherwise Shadow Demon would have dewarded it. So in that case, putting it that far back was beneficial for the team. And there's pings, they know they're there. Look at how much stuff are just sitting over there. This is a lot of regen. Is it ODs? Yes, it's probably Odie's. He's trying to get his force staff up. He will have it very soon. The way he's last hitting, they're trying to get a gank going. It might be hard. They don't have any any smoke. They're gonna do this. They're gonna wait for the arrow, but nope, they see him. They're backed up. This ward probably caught them while they try to rotate in through here. There's the moonlight. They're just backing up, but I think they saw it with this ward. Are they aware? They notice a pink. The captain is Zach. In this out, and she walks right on her tower. What is she doing? She's trying to bait with the burrow strike. Burrow strike him. No, Viper was there, but will they be able to get the kill? The moonlight is wearing off. It's worn off. She actually leaps this way. Will she die? She's trying to juke like a boss. Shadow Demon might be a sacrificial lamb. No. Oh man, Mirana might die to the creeps. Yes, she dies to the creeps. She's so squishy. And a failed gank in that definitely. Mirana Moonlight was used, and I'm not sure what she was doing walking over there. I guess she wanted to kill on the Viper, but Viper, well aware of stuff like that. Anyways, what is Leshrac doing from top? Okay. Anyways, Juggernaut's there to steal the farm and say, good move, support. This is my farm. He's rotating bot. I agree with this. You could probably get a kill here. A Batrider lasso is there. He can bat skate across the wall over here. Wrap around, grab one or two, or just one, because you can't grab two. Be completely imba if you could grab two. Viper has the DD, so the Radiant side are a bit scared. They are aware of this. Gyrocopter. What you got? He's got 80 last hits. He's got a Midas. He's got a phase boost. He's got 1,400 gold in a bank. What will he go by? He could go for the mid-game drums build, but with the Midas, why go drums, right? Well, he might need it just for survivability. There's an arrow. It might hit. No, it just hits a creep. Just wishing for that one. The arrow is not easy to hit, especially in broad daylight. He probably saw the arrow coming in from here. He had at least a second to react to that one. Batrider, are you going to bat skate? See how experienced he is. The experienced players will know, like, oh, he's trying to flame break him back. This tower will go down. There's the call down, at least. Mirana just backing up. She actually gets burrow strike. There's even a pull through. Mirana, she can leap though. She's going to leap. She's fine. Mirana probably wasn't the target to go on. Juggernaut doesn't have any Omni Slash. He's just there to right click. But they lose the tower. There's 5 as well. So it's a big risk. And they're not going to get any kills from that. OD farming, got his force staff. He can probably look to fight soon. So favorable exchange for some Tidehunter, and especially against the mid game team. They're the ones that aren't doing too much. The Batrider needs to get his Blink Dagger up, and this is the problem of why sending Batrider into the offlane. He died twice, and he could have just stayed in the jungle, and he would have his Blink Dagger early. He would have it now. Blink Dagger and probably be working on a force staff or something. So for you future Batrider players, I highly recommend watching how pros farm in a jungle with Batrider. It is extremely useful. And yes, Pokebunny got free farm for a little bit, or like the carries, but it's okay. It really pays off once you have like a level 6 Batrider at 4 minutes and a Blink Dagger like at 10 minutes or 11 minutes if you're good. But anyways, Gyro. He's got something on a courier. It's gonna be he's going for a BKB rush. I prefer this. Yes, this is really good. Of course, Viper does can counter BKB users because all his attacks just go through it slows and everything. Batrider lasso you have to be wary of. Juggernaut Omni Slash as well. But the thing is, you can stop a lot of the stuns. They don't have too much lockdown. Well, they have a good amount of lockdown. Never mind, I lied about that. But you know, it would stop a lot of that lockdown. Anyways, Leshrac and Sand King smoke up. They are going to find the OD, but OD is a little bit scared. They're trying to get a multiple burrow strike. Will he get it? Will they get it? No, he gets disrupted. That's the right one to disrupt. They do get the stun on this Invis Shadow Demon, but they need to be careful. Burrow Strike is being saved here. He might try to channel the ulti as well. Oh my god, they just get blown up. That OD just doing so much. But OD does get Fireflied up, but it's gets lasted off, but it's nothing going. He might just go for this. He tried to do the Astral Imprisonment, but Juggernaut was able to get that off in time. Instead, he's going to look to kill the Batrider. Batrider looks to be dead. He's not going to get out from this one. Where there's no Leech Seed. The poison could be enough to kill him soon. Yeah, the poison stacks. Look at that. Just pop it. That's a very dead one. He's just saving the last hit. So a terrible set of events for GG no Ri. And as soon as OD started coming in, he got scary. And this really shows he got a lot of farm. They're looking to siege his tower. I think they won't be able to stop it. SK does have his ulti though. That's something you need to worry about. But there's many ways of stopping it. Though Treant doesn't have his ultimate, they all choose not to go for it. Omnisless was used probably at some point. Yeah, in that last engagement. I don't know if they were able to get a kill. Probably not. Bot lane, they're going to dive this. Leshrac dies. And it's hard to get a tower, especially against a Treant. You have to go for it all or not. So then he gets a kill in the back. Where was... Oh! Pokebunny was standing around and the Leshrac Edict. Because remember, Leshrac died here and the Edict was still going and Pokebunny was just chilling there. And he was probably wondering, how am I taking so much damage? How am I taking so much damage? And he dies to it. What was the Leshrac that killed him? No, Viper did. What? Viper? Where was he? Did I just miss something? Oh, I guess Viper's poison got him. Never mind. I think I'm full retarded. I need to pay attention more. Sorry guys, I'm a terrible caster. But I guess it is a big kill on Pokebunny. It does slow down his BKB a little bit. He had it before he died. Anyways, Viper is back. He wants to get that Shadow Blade going, and once he gets the Shadow Blade, he can really start hunting in their jungle, get some support kills. Again, the Sentry not going to catch anything. I guess he's hoping to see a ward there or a ward there. But it's hard to say. Sometimes you can place it here, you'll find this and this. Sometimes you can place it here and you'll find this and this. So, oh, OD, he wants to kill this Leshrac. Leshrac had no vision uphill. And he looks to be that stun misses. Nice juke. Viper is here to try to kill the OD, but OD is tanky. Tanky. Viper taking a lot of damage. You get disrupted. Oh, there's an Edict going out from the... Oh, SD will die here. He gets ballsy here. They might try to turn this around. Mirana's there. Viper, will he be able to get out? He's a bit tanky because of that level 4 corrosive skin. And what an interesting build. It doesn't go for a lot of points in poison attack. I have to say that's questionable. Yeah, it's quite questionable. On the backside, they do get the kill on the Juggernaut. That's really big. It's looking pretty bad for GG no Ri. As Mirana doesn't have her arrow yet. Maybe if she... Yeah. Oh, she does now. She's going to have to bank on it. Will she probably hit this? She fires it. It's going to hit! It's going to hit the Batrider. Just one more right click. Yes, excellent arrow. And she might pay with her life, though. No, never mind. Astral Imprisonment keeps her alive. Tanking is back. He wants to get a Burrow Strike in. And these hectic fights... I mean, honestly, I thought it should be favoring the GG no Ri, but I guess Mirana just makes up for it all. And I guess Treant is there for the Living Armor. I don't know if I saw Living Armor. Anyways, they're looking to siege this tier 1, and what can they do to stop it? I mean, all their ultis are down. They have all their ultis are down for the GG no Ri, so this tower looks to be taken. So, looking at the gold graph, it should be firmly in favor of some Tidehunters, and it is. EXP definitely is big. If we think back to it, I have to say, some Tidehunters won the mid lane pretty hard. I mean, it was even to a certain extent, but the fact that he was even for a bit and that he pulled ahead is a big win for the OD, because Viper just doesn't add much if he doesn't harass the OD. And then the bot lane, Batrider choosing not to go to the jungle. I mean, he tried to get kills, but he ended up getting first blood and another kill after that. And it delays his level 6 and Blink Dagger. I don't think he has his Blink Dagger still. Yeah, he was close for a while. And compared to a jungle Batrider who can get it in under 12 minutes, it's 22 minutes in, almost 23 minutes in, he doesn't have his Blink Dagger. And yes, this is what he needs to be doing early on. So definitely a mistake. He will have his Blink Dagger though. Well, something happened. There's an engagement and the bot rune. Flashback gets blown up and so does Senking. Oh, BKB on an OD. I love this pick. I love this pickup. And because he doesn't have to worry about damage right now. Look how much he was able to just right click the Senking. I think for them to get back into this, they need a. I don't know. How do you get back into this? They need pickoffs. But you know, because they can't fight 5v5. They were merely even in that window of theirs to really start snowballing. And you can't be even like this, especially once they get that level 6. As soon as GG no Re gets their level 6, they're just slightly better than. Oh, the arrow actually nearly hits. If that hit, they probably would have gone in debt. See, it's uncontested tier 2. They just can't do anything. Shadow Blade is here. OD was pretty sure Viper was there. Batrider blinking in, but finds no one. And this is hard because Batrider doesn't have his Force Staff. If he blinks in and tries to grab someone, Treant, if he's right beside that person and he has quick reflexes, he can pop his ulti and keep Batrider from pulling them backwards. Something to keep in mind. They're going to get a second tier 2, and slowly but surely the Dire are losing a lot of map vision. This might be engagement. Viper thought about going in, but a Sacred Arrow does hit. Senking looks to be dead. I don't see how he's going to get out from this right click. Right click. There we go. Even Soul Assumption at the end. Was there also a hasted OD? This might be. Oh no, never mind. Haste Rune ran out just as he almost got there. He probably needed about another step to get the Leshrac. So looking at the item progressions, Juggernaut, what's he got? He's going for the Yasha. Could turn it to a Manta, could turn it to Sanji Yasha, but regardless, he's pretty poor. I should go ahead and move into the net worth. Net worth wise, yeah, the top 2 are by far the Radiant heroes, the OD who had basically he didn't have free farm mid, but he's just fat. He's really fat, and he outlaned the Viper, which shouldn't have happened. And then there's a Sanking. He's working on his Blink Dagger, but I don't see it coming anytime soon. Mechanism is going for the Leshrac, but game might be over before that happens. Batrider, he wants to get that Force Staff, but you know that brand new Blink Dagger hasn't done much for them quite yet. They're just gonna right click this tower. There's a DC from the Batrider. It's the captain as well. Viper does have his Shadow Blade. He is the most farm on the Dire side, though not by much. What do you go for in this case? You could go for that damage. You could go for the Mantis style. BKB wouldn't be too bad. It would stop a lot of that damage that OD will do. I think. How do you get back into this? It's hard to say. And sorry, just taking a drink. Pokebunny. Always going for that MKB. What do? You get the MKB, and the supports on the other side will melt. This poor Gyro, this poor Leshrac, they're just gonna melt really quickly. So taking a peek at the gold graphs, gold graph heavily in favor. 12,000 gold. How do you surpass this? 25 minutes in, 12,000 gold lead for the some Tidehunters. And it's very similar on the other side for EXP. They're systematically taking the towers out, and this is what they need to do. They could just force the fight and they could win it easily. I think even now they can just break high ground, not worry too much. I mean, they do have their ultis, and the Burrow strike into Epicenter is a little bit scary, but it's only level 1, and they have BKBs up on their core heroes. As soon as they see the Burrow Strike come in, they'll be able to get their BKB up after only like 1 or 2 waves of Epicenter, and that's not too much damage, to be honest. They are able to get the perfect stun. Omni Slash is there, it's level 2, but it's only 6 jumps. So a little bit of miscommunication. Yes, Captain Sango. Here we go. This tower looks to go down pretty quickly. Is there anyone going to be contesting? No, they're just going to wait for this tier 3. And this is what they need to do. At least some Tidehunters playing really well. And they're doing almost everything right. They should get some aggressive wards up, unless the wards are on cooldown for the Radiant. Let's see, let me check. No, it's on cooldown. And are they holding anything? Nope. What about you? Yeah, he does have wards. Go place them. Go place them. Like, put him here. Put him here. It's you know, if you have a chance like that to place aggressive wards, especially when you have the map control and the towers are down, do it. That was the perfect time to do it. When are you? It's not like you're gonna go roam in there by yourself next time. So a bit of mistake from the supports at least. Oh man, Pokebunny will have his MKB up, so he probably doesn't even need buyback. But I'll go ahead and check buyback status for the Dire. There's no buyback status for the Dire. If they die, this could be it. So I'll go ahead and move back to net worth. Actually, there it is. Viper wants to go 1v1 against this. No, keep fighting if you want. If you trade your life for Pokebunny, it's worth it. He goes Invis. He wants to go get that kill. He's going to get that right click going. Oh, it might be too late. The Batrider is there. It will actually use the lasso just for the SD. Probably not what you want to do. He probably should have waited just a little bit, but they were scared. There's a buyback from the Viper. I'm surprised he got the buyback, to be honest. And they're going to go on and call down actually misses everything. Where's the Omni Slash? He needs the Omni Slash now. He's gonna die. If he had Omni Slash, there was a chance he could have gotten out. But I guess they want to save it for the high ground if they respawn again. Pokebunny. Wait, where's Pokebunny? Wow, that Magic's doing well. Viper just bought back. This is not looking too good. That Living Armor doing everything. That's a team wipe, guys. They called the GG, and yes, it's rightly so. And that showed, even in a scrappy, somewhat fight like that. I was over. Viper bought back and just died too quickly to the most farmed hero. And yeah, a lot of misplays by GG and Ori. But don't take anything away from some Tidehunters. They played their lanes correctly. And although Mirana didn't have that great of a time, the ganks could have been a little bit better. It's okay because OD and Pokebunny were really farmed, and I guess that's the main thing for some Tidehunters. But GG and Ori, they didn't take advantage of their mid-game window. Viper didn't dominate his lane as he should have, and ultimately I think that costed them the game. Anyways, game 2 comes